This elm tree, we believe, it predates Fordham. It was here at the time that Cunniffe House was built and the first buildings at Fordham University were constructed. Hi, I'm Mark Belair, Vice President for Facilities Management. I think this tree has always stood out on the campus as being the largest elm that we have here at Rose Hill in our almost 90 acres of space.
This is one of the oldest elm trees on campus at Fordham University. It's over 200 years old, and we've been paying particular attention to this elm tree to try to preserve it for years to come. We inoculate all the elm trees on campus every other year to protect them from Dutch elm disease. And we monitor them every single year, and if we see any disease in the tree, we cut it out right away.
So I'm Jim Lewis, and I'm a professor and chair of the Department of Biological Sciences. So Dutch elm disease is called Dutch elm disease because it was introduced to the U.S. from the Netherlands, but it actually is not a European disease initially. It's a fungus that came from Asia and then was spread to Europe and then was spread to the U.S. And it was spread to the U.S., they think, on a shipment of veneer wood that was going to be used for furniture, and that was shipped to Ohio. And so the initial spread of Dutch elm disease in the United States was along a transportation corridor, a rail corridor, extending from where it was shipped into the U.S. all the way to Ohio, and the disease spread out from there.
These are markers to help identify the tree. So if there was a particular problem with this tree, you could come over and see 95, and Emerald Tree Care will be able to identify that's 95, number is located here. Depends on the care. There's no actual lifespan to say that this lasts 300, 400 years. Because of nature in its way, it can fall over because of storm, because of not being taken care of. So to say it's going to last 10 to 12 years or 100 to 200 years is not a definitive answer. This is over 200 years old, but Fordham does its job of maintaining it. This is a direct injection for liquid fertilization for the trees, for the elm tree specifically. You'll find several points around the base of the tree and all the elms here on campus. The elms have interesting characteristics about them. They have a twisting motion within the branches. So if you look at the trunks themselves, they're overlapping over each other, creating a huge canopy. The leaves themselves are serrated, so it looks almost like a circular saw.
So American elm are very long-lived trees. They can live to be 300 years or older, and many of them can grow quite healthily that long. And so they live far longer than we do. And so while this tree, our tree right here, is an old tree, it still has many years left of good, healthy life.